Hi there, my name is Veena Prashant. I'm the co-founder of Digital Access Pass, a membership plugin for WordPress. Today I'm so excited to let you know that we have just released a brand new challenge template in DAP. Now, challenges are one of the most effective and one of the fastest ways to build your email list. And they are very popular because you can help your users accomplish a very specific goal in a specific amount of time. And users start at the same time, they end at the same time. There is a whole community of people that take the challenge at the same time. So they motivate each other, they support each other. And then as the challenge creator, you need to make sure that you are there for them, you are available to answer any questions and help your users make progress. Challenges are one of the easiest ways to build your email list. If you're struggling with list building, if you're struggling with the size of your audience, then definitely consider doing a challenge, whether it's a 7-day challenge, 14-day challenge, 21-day challenge, and whether it's a free challenge or a paid challenge is definitely going to help you build your email list. I have always been fascinated by challenges. Whenever I see these challenges, free or paid, in my Facebook feed, I always click on it because I'm curious to see what they are helping their users accomplish and how they are running the challenge. And now with this new template, it's so easy to create and deliver an online challenge using DAP. All you have to do is be ready with your content, with your video, whatever the action items are for users to complete the challenge. Just make a list of it. You can set this up in DAP in no time. In fact, I have been wanting to do a challenge, a list building challenge for our users and a membership site building challenge for our users. And I can't wait to do this because it's so easy to do this now using DAP's new template. So now let me take you behind the scenes to show you how you can set this up. Let's take a look. Just one more thing before we start. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to click on the subscribe button below. If you're watching it on YouTube, hit the subscribe button to subscribe. This way you'll be notified whenever I publish a new video like this. You'll be the first to know. And if you're watching it on my site, be sure to go to membership site lab/YouTube and hit the subscribe button there. All right, let's get started. So this is the back end of DAP. Here you can go to products, click on challenges, and it will bring you to a page like this. Click on create a new challenge. Give your challenge a name, description, click on save. All right, so step 1, this is the challenge name, challenge description. You can upload an image for your challenge and click on save and next. Step number 2, enter a name for challenge outline page. So this is a page that DAP will create for you. All you have to do is give it a name and DAP will generate a page which will be like a table of content page for your challenge. So give it any name you want and click to create challenge outline. That's it. It's ready. Save and next. Now billing and access details. If it's a free challenge, leave it as free. If it's a paid challenge, select paid. And then you can set up the billing details here. Here, this is a free challenge. I'm going to leave it as free. Access duration, full access, save and next. Select a template. Currently, we have one challenge template. We'll be adding more, but you can just select this template. It's fully customizable. And when you select the template, it will bring you here. You can see here at the top, there is a template customizer. You can adjust the width of this entire template. And then you can see here, it says sidebar background color, which is, this is the sidebar and this is the background color. And if you want to change it, you can change it here. So there is no limit in terms of number of days. You can use this template to create a 7-day challenge, 14-day challenge, 21-day or 30-day challenge. That's up to you. Day 1, instead of day 1, say that you want to call it something different, then you can do that in the next tab, in the challenge content builder tab, right? But here you can customize the overall color because this is the global template, challenge template. So whatever you change here will be applied to all the lessons in your challenge. So just be aware of that. Whatever you change here will be applied to all the lessons. They will all look the same. This will be the format of the challenge. The number of days you have in the challenge will show up on the left side, depending on the number of days you add here. And just because it shows 7, it doesn't mean it's just going to be 7 days. It depends on how many days you add here. And everything else is fully customizable here. You can see you can add elements here that you want to be applied to all the lessons in your challenge. So there is something global. For example, if you want to add a heading here, and if you want this to show up on each lesson page, you can add it here. Otherwise, don't add stuff that you don't want to display on each one of the challenge pages, because that you can do here, right? So for each lesson, if there is lesson specific content, you can add it here in the challenge content builder tab. All right, so here you can adjust the colors. For example, you can see here active background color. So this is the one they are on right now. So this is the color. So if you want to change it, you can change it here. All right. Completed tab background. If they have completed a specific day, then it's going to show a different color for it. And you can set up the color here. And not yet available background color. So say that they are on day 1 and day 2 is not yet available to them because it's going to be available to them the next day. So you don't want them to be able to click and access day 2 yet. In that case, you can set a different color for this. And that color is customizable here. And if you want to set opacity, for example, you can do this. You can use the slider right here to set opacity for not yet available. This one you can't see here, but you'll be able to see this in the front end. You'll have to log in as a user, as a new user. And if you make a lesson available only on, say, day 2 or day 3, and the user has just signed up, they will not be able to access day 2 or day 3 yet. In that case, this will be the color of the tab that they see. And the sidebar height, say that you want to adjust it, you want to increase the height of each tab that shows here, you can adjust it here. All right. So this is how it works. Everything is fully customizable. Save and next. Challenge content builder. So here, do you want these challenges to be created under a parent page? So if you want this to be organized under a parent page in WordPress, then you can enter the parent page name here. Otherwise, you can leave it as no. And click to add challenge lessons. So here I'm going to add my first lesson. So here, add a new challenge. And if you have other content that you just want to protect, but it's not really part of your challenge, then you can select add other content and enter the full URL. If it's a PDF file, if it's a dashboard page that you want to just protect and make it available only to people that have access to the challenge, you can do that. Here, you can enter the URL that you want to protect. But here, I just want to create a new challenge. I'm going to select the first option. When will this challenge be available? I'm going to select day 1 here, enter the challenge name. So here I'm going to call it introduction and click to create. All right, this is the challenge builder. All right, so this is day 1 challenge, and you can see day 1 shows up here. If you want to change this text to something else, you can do that here. If you want to make it bold or increase the font, you can do that here. And here is where the content goes, right? So this image is your product image that you have entered here. That's the image that's going to show up here. But if you want to change it, you can change it in this challenge template right here. You can click on it. You can see this icon here. You can click on it to change the image to a different image than your product image. So resources section, if you don't want a resources section, and this is lesson specific, if you have specific resources that will help users with this lesson, add it here. If you don't want it, you can just get rid of it. One cool thing that we have done here is a task list. So you can drag and drop this element here and enter task name and description. Watch this video. So these are all the action items, right? So you can change it to whatever you want to say. For example, you can say action items and watch this video, and users will see this in the front end and they can check this box to indicate that they have completed it, and DAP will fully track it, which means that if you have multiple tasks here, you can click on add more tasks to add additional tasks. And if they have not completed the second one yet, but have completed the first one, DAP will remember it. So next time when they come back, they can see the ones they have completed as checked and the ones they have not yet completed as not checked. So they can check it and complete it. Complete the quiz, for example. And whatever else you want to do, say another one, join my Facebook group. So whichever ones they have completed, they can check the box to indicate they have completed it. If you want to change the background color of this, you can just select this element, and an element customizer will show up here. And then under the task style, you can see list background color, border width, border style. All of this is fully customizable. Padding, margin, everything is fully customizable. All right, so you can change the text, you can change the font. You can see the editor is right here. And it's a pretty awesome way for your users to let you know what they have completed, and DAP will track their progress. All right. And then other than this, you can add your content. For example, here I'm going to add a video element. And this is a YouTube video, but if you have a shortcode for your video player, you can use the shortcode element and enter the shortcode here. But if it's a video element, or if there is a link for your video element, you can select this, and you can see here under video, you can enter the embed code if the source is YouTube, or if it's an external video link, you can enter the full URL of your video player here. All right, so I'm going to select YouTube. So here you can see I just have a simple notepad and all the lessons that I'm going to have 7 lessons. All the lessons are here, and all the YouTube iframe code is all here. So I'm just going to copy it from here and enter it here. That's all. That's only content I'm going to have. So it's really easy to set this up. You can see here, this is my introduction to lead magnet quiz. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Really simple challenge. I'm not going to add a whole lot of elements here. So there is a video at the top. Watch this video and complete the quiz. Join my Facebook group. These are the action items. They can complete it, and then they can click on the mark as complete to complete this and go to the next day's challenge. All right, save and return to challenges. All right, you can see day 1 is ready, right? If you want to change the drip day, it's going to be available day 1, but if you want to make it available, say day 2, you can change it right here as well. All right, so now let's go ahead and create the next day's challenge. All right, this is going to be day 2. I'm going to change it to day 2. Enter challenge name. Click to create. Drag and drop content here. Again, I'm going to insert a video element. Select it. Again, this is going to be a YouTube video. I'm going to grab the iframe code from here, from the notepad, and I'm going to insert it right here. So here I'm just using YouTube videos, but you can use the short code from your video player or the link from your video player right here, or the embed code from your video player. This is how it looks. This is video number 2. I'm going to add a task list here again and save and return to challenges. That's it. Day number 2 is done. I'm going to go ahead and add the remaining 5 days to complete this challenge. Let's go ahead and do this. That's it. I'm done building it. You can see I have 7 days challenge right here. You can give it a friendly name right here, whatever name you want. And that's all it takes to build a challenge in DAP. Very simple, right? So you can do it all using the challenge builder. You don't even have to go to WordPress to create your content. So save and next, rules and settings. So here you can see redirect. Where do you want to send users that have signed up for this challenge when they log in? So you can send them to the course outline page or the challenge outline page that DAP would have created for you, or you can send them to your dashboard page where they will find all the details. That's up to you. Or you can send them to day 1 of the challenge page, right? So the day 1 is right this one, right? So this is your day 1. So you can directly copy this URL and you can enter that in your redirect. That's what I'm going to do. I want to send them directly to day 1. So when they log in, if they have signed up for the challenge, they will land directly on day 1 so they can get started. And sales page, where can they opt in? If it's a free challenge, you can enter the URL of your opt-in page. If it's a paid challenge, you can enter the sales page here. Error page, this is a page they are going to see if they try to access content to which they don't have access. All right, so this is the error page. This is the DAP default error page, but you can create a page in WordPress and send users to that page if you want. So you can update it and send them to a page in WordPress. And you can add whatever content you want on that page. So dripped content, this is dripped out content because day 1 can only be accessed on day 1. Day 2 cannot be accessed on day 1. It will only be available day 2. So this is all dripped out and the dripping is happening here. As you can see, this is all dripped out by DAP. But here you can update the message here. For example, when users click on mark as complete, say on day 1, and they want to go to day 2, but day 2 is not yet available to them, this is a message that DAP will display to them on the day 1 lesson page. The next challenge will be available in 1 day or 2 days, whatever the case may be. So it's going to display this message and this message can be updated here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the next tab, gamification tab. You can gamify your challenge, right? So all the gamification stuff that you can apply in DAP to an online course, you can do that for your challenges as well. So here I'm going to display an animation when they complete each day's challenge, just to make it more fun. You can upload an audio as well that will go along with the animation. And you can hide the animation after how many seconds? I'm going to say 5 seconds. If you want to display a specific message when they complete that day's challenge, you can enter that message here. Click on display message, enter the message here. This is specific to that day's challenge. If you want to award points and display a message to let them know they have earned points, you can do that here. How many points you want to give them when they complete each day's challenge, and the message that should be displayed when they earn the points. You can enter that message here. If you want to give them access to a bonus when they complete that day's task, you can click on this. And you can give them access to a product or a course on your site for free when they complete that task. Then you can get DAP to automatically release access to it right here. There are different gamification elements that you can add to your challenge to gamify it, to make it more fun and exciting for the participants. So you can also add custom tasks. This is another amazing feature we have here. And you can see an example here. So you can also add tasks in this format, right? Watch this video, join our Facebook group. So whatever task you want users to complete, if you want a different template like this, then you can easily add this using the gamification feature. But if you just want a simple task list, you can do that in the lesson builder like I showed you earlier. So you can gamify each lesson differently. Course points, if you want to give users points when they complete the entire course, you can do that here. If you want to create and award badges to users when they complete the challenge, you can set up a badge here, right? So you can give your badge a name, description, badge design. You can upload your own badge image, or you can select from the library that we have here. Create and award a certificate to users that complete the challenge, and go to next tab, notifications tab. This is where you can customize the contents of the email that gets sent to users when they sign up for your challenge. So you can enter the full URL of your login page. You don't have to use the merge tags. The main thing is to use these two merge tags to send users their login credentials. And everything else you can customize here. You can change the contents of this email, double opt-in. If it's a double opt-in product, you can do that here. Follow-up emails, if you want to send different emails on day 1, day 2, day 5, you can set that up here. Course complete notification. So you can use the gamification option here to send different emails for each lesson. But if you want global emails, then you can do that here. All right, so under notifications, you can set up generic emails. If you don't want to set up different emails for different lessons, you can set up global emails here. Course complete notification email message that will be displayed when they complete the course on the course page to users. So if you don't want to set up different emails for different lessons, you can set up global emails here. Course reminder emails. This one says course reminder, but it's really challenge reminder in this case. So these are the short codes that are available. You don't really need this in a challenge template because the challenge template by itself, the way it's designed, it's pretty intuitive and you don't really need to enter any of this. So you can just skip this tab. You really don't have to do anything here. All right, that's it. All done. Now let's take a look at the front end and see, test the user experience. All right, you can see here, this is the challenge outline page the DAP will create for you. DAP will automatically create this page, but if you don't want to use this and directly send users to day 1 of the challenge, you can do that. But this is the page that DAP generates, and you can always update the settings, you can update the colors and customize it in the back end. If you go to the shortcodes tab, you will be able to customize all of the shortcodes. Right here, you can see shortcodes, and all these shortcodes are here. Anything you want to update or customize, just click on it, find it right here and edit. And you can then update the colors, you can update the settings. So you can see here, this is day 1. And here, this is how it looks. So all it is a shortcode. This whole thing is just a shortcode. If you edit this page in WordPress, you can see all it is a shortcode. And if you want to use your own page builder, then you can just remove it from here, insert it wherever you want on this page. It still has to be on this page, but where you insert it, where you want this section to show up, that's completely up to you. This user is right now on day 1, just signed up, so day 1. And this will be available tomorrow. This will be available day after tomorrow. So this is all dripped out. And until it's available, it's all going to not be clickable, right? They can't get to it. And you can see here, this is the task list. So when users complete each task, they can say that they watch the video and they click on this to say they have watched the video, they can click it. And the next time they come to this page, DAP will remember that they have completed it. It will be already checked. And similarly, say that they didn't complete these, then DAP will remember that they didn't complete yet. So it will be unchecked. Mark as complete. Animation, because I have gamified this challenge. And what image, what GIF you use for animation, that's up to you. You can upload your own GIF animation. And I'm giving users points. So this is the message I have configured in DAP to display when users complete the lesson. And it says you have earned a point by completing this lesson. And this message is customizable in the back end. And now it says the next challenge will be available in 1 day. So they can't go to the next day, right? Because it's not yet available. So this is the DAP Manage Members page. This is the user. This user has access to this course, but the access starts today. So I'm going to pretend like this user has been in the system for a while. So this user can access the full challenge. So I can show you the entire challenge. So I'm going to set this to December 1st, access start date of this user. Now DAP is going to think that this user has been in the system from December 1st. So should have access to all the lessons. So let's go ahead and check the front end. So now this user has completed day 1 and can go to day 2. So let's click on next lesson. This is day number 2. This is how it looks. Again, very simple challenge. There is a video at the top, action items. Users can complete the action and they can check the box, mark as complete. Next lesson. Next lesson is open now. All right. So this is lesson number 3, day 3, right? And I'm able to access it because I manually updated the date in the backend. Otherwise, users can only get to day 3 when they are on day 3. Next lesson. Next lesson, I'm on day 4, mark as complete. Next lesson, day 5, mark as complete. Next. Now I'm on day 6, just one more left. And what message you display is fully customizable in the back end. Day 7, that's it. This is the last one. This is the final day. And you can display whatever message you want. All done. And that's it. This is how it works. I hope this was helpful. I have always been fascinated by challenges, like I mentioned before. And I can't wait to do a challenge myself using DAP's Challenge Builder, a list building challenge, a membership site challenge. I plan to do this next year. My name is Veena Prashant. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye for now.